All right, so for number one, we're given this triangle, and we're told to solve the triangle. What we mean by solve the triangle is we want to find every piece of information we can. We want to find the measures of all three angles, and we want to find the lengths of all three sides. So here we're given two of the angle measures, 47 degrees, and of course this is a right triangle, so this angle is 90 degrees. So let's just find this other angle first. We know that the three angles of a triangle have to add up to 180 degrees. We learned that back in geometry. And so if these three angles add up to 180 degrees, and this one is 90, it means these two have to add up to 90 degrees. So 90 minus 47 is going to give us an angle measure here of 43 degrees. All right, so that's all three angles. Now we need to find the other two sides. We're given that the hypotenuse is length 6. So let's find these two sides. We'll just label them X and Y. And now we need to figure out which of our trigonometric ratios we want to use. So if we start with this angle that we were given, 47, and we're trying to find X, well, now we're trying to find the opposite side. We know the hypotenuse. So opposite of our hypotenuse is going to be sine. So let's use sine of 47 degrees. And that's going to be equal to our opposite side, x, over our hypotenuse, 6. And then to solve this, we're going to multiply both sides by 6. So we get 6 times the sine of 47 degrees is equal to x. We plug that into our calculator, and we get that x is about 4.4. That's just to round to the nearest tenth. All right, now to find y, this is the adjacent side over the hypotenuse, so that's the cosine of 47 degrees is equal to x over 6. Do the same thing, we'll multiply both sides by 6. And then plug that into the calculator, and we get that x is 4.1. All right. So that's number one. Number three, we have the world's longest staircase is located on the face of Mount Niesen in Switzerland. Nicknamed the Swiss Pyramid for its triangular shape. The 3.4 kilometer staircase goes up the side of the mountain with 11,674 steps from the bottom at the side of the Kanda River to the top near the summit of the mountain. If the elevation of the bottom step is 700 meters and the average angle of elevation of the staircase is 29 degrees, what is the elevation at the top of the staircase? Okay, so there's a lot going on there. There's a lot of words, but really this is just a right triangle trig problem, because we're told that we've got this staircase, and we're told the length of the staircase. It's 3.4 kilometers, so 3,400 meters. And we're told that the elevation of this bottom step, so whatever this elevation is, however high above sea level this is 700 feet above sea level. And we're told that the angle of elevation here, and by angle of elevation we mean from straight ahead we mean this elevation here, from just level up to the angle that we're trying to measure. So this is our angle of elevation. And we're told that it's 29 degrees. Now the staircase might go at a shallower angle at some points and steeper at other times, but we're told that the average angle, so the angle up here to the top, is 29 degrees. And then let's just complete this triangle, because what we're trying to find now is how high does this go up, and then we can add that to 700, and that'll give us our elevation at the top. All right, so we know this angle, we know the opposite angle, and we know the hypotenuse. So let's use sine. The sine of 29 degrees is going to be equal to x over 3,400. Then we can multiply both sides by 3,400. And we get x equals 1,648. And so, to answer our question, what's the elevation here at the top? We add this to the elevation at the bottom, and we get 2,348 would be the elevation at the top of the staircase.